This short video will go through the key concepts of Unit 2.5, Organizational or Corporate Culture. This is a higher level only topic and looks at different factors that make up a firm's culture. Let's start with the concept of organizational culture, which is also referred to as corporate culture. This concept refers to the values, norms, and attitudes within an organization. The culture of the firm can be determined by both internal factors, such as the size of the firm and the attitudes and values of senior management, as well as external factors like the culture and values of society. A strong corporate culture can create a sense of belonging among employees and can also be an advantage in the recruiting process. One model of organizational culture you need to know is Handy's model, which shows 4 different types of corporate culture. They are power culture, which is where decision-making is centralized, meaning decision-making is only made by a few people. Role culture, which is where the culture is based on formal rules and regulations, and employees have clearly defined roles and responsibilities. These organizations tend to be more bureaucratic. Task culture, which is where teams with various skill sets come together to work on different projects or tasks the business has. This might involve a project-based structure or a matrix structure. And finally, a person culture, which is where the people see themselves as being more important than the organization. The firm only exists for the employee to work, such as doctor. Remember that firms can have multiple cultures. There is a firm-wide culture which senior management tries to develop, but each team within the firm can also have its own subculture, which is shaped by the working styles and leadership of the individual team. However, there can also be cultural clashes, which is when the values of employees differ from that of other employees or senior management, or senior leaders of a team. Cultural clashes can occur when there is a low cultural quotient, meaning employees or leaders are unwilling to try to resolve cultural differences. There are different causes of cultural clashes in the workplace. During acquisition and mergers, different firms can have different culture. When they merge, there may be differences in how things are done. This is one of the biggest reasons that M&A fail and why the acquiring firm cannot realize synergies from the target firm. Different leadership styles or weak leaders can also cause confusion as to the dominant culture in the firm and what employees expect from senior management. Consequences of these cultural clashes include lower motivation and morale, conflict in the workplace, and potentially higher labor turnover. As an example, if an autocratic organization acquires a democratic one, employees at the democratic firm are unlikely to successfully adjust or enjoy working under autocratic leadership, leading to lower motivation and increasing the chance they leave the firm. And that concludes the key concepts for this topic. We recommend you to use these 4 steps as part of your study routine. The most important aspects are 1. Knowing your content, 2. Understanding the response structures, and 3. Practicing case studies. Unlike most other courses, only knowing the content will only get you to a level 5 in business management. Knowing your response structures and doing a lot of practice case studies and developing the application skills are key to helping you score a level 7. If at any point you need any personalized help or tutoring or any part of the business management course, from content to response structures to case studies or the IA and the extended essay, feel free to get in touch with us via email or WhatsApp.